Hello everyone, my name is Westfechtel from the University of Tokyo, and today I'm going to present our work called Gradual Source Domain Expansion for Unsupervised Domain Adaptation. First of all, why do we need domain adaptation? So in order to train accurate deep neural networks, we require a large amount of labeled data. However, this labeling process is tedious and very costly. And so it would be good, for example, to have, if you have one domain that is labeled, that you could transfer this knowledge to a target domain where you just have the images but no labels, and sort of transfer this knowledge. And one common approach is to try to find domain invariant features, or features that are discriminative for both domains. This work basically focuses on the problem of early error buildup. So at the start of the training, the network is not aligned properly to the target data. So some of these target data get misclassified, and this misalignment can propagate into later stages of the training and lead to misclassification. Our main idea in order to tackle this problem is gradual source domain expansion. And what we try to do is to introduce a strong prior into the early stages of the training. The big question, of course, is how do we get this strong prior, because we don't have any labels for the target data set. And we do this by training the network several times and each time reinitializing the weights. So for example, we align these two source and target data sets, and then when they're aligned, we get a very confident predictions, and in a next run, where we first reinitialize all the weights, we use these confident prediction as pseudo-source data, and so now they act as a strong prior and help aligning these two data sets. So the contributions of this work is the gradual source domain expansion strategy, where we train the network several times, each time reinitializing the weights and each time increasing the prior knowledge in form of pseudo-source data. We show the results for 3 different data sets, but also show that the GSDE strategy can be implemented into a variety of different UDA methods and increasing their performance. So as I said, we train the network for n consecutive runs, and each time reinitializing the network. So the source data set then consists of the normal source data sets plus the pseudo source, and the pseudo source is a subset from the target data set with the top n-1 divided by big N top predictions of the previous run. And we did experiment on 3 different data sets, and the results are that with our gradual source domain expansion, we increase the accuracy by 1.1% points over our base network, and we outperform the state-of-the-art methods. Here is for Office 31 dataset. Here are the results for the Office Home dataset, and achieve 0.9% points higher result than other methods, and the gradual source domain expansion increases the accuracy by 2.3% points over the base network. We also did some ablation studies. Here on the left you can see for the amount of different maximum runs, and this was done for a subset of the Office 31 dataset, and you can see that for that at first the accuracy steeply increases until about max run of about 3, and afterwards the accuracy still increases, but the slope is much less. And of course this is sort of a runtime trade-off between the runtime and the accuracy, because the runtime increases linearly with the amount of maximum run. On the right side you can see the accuracy over the over 5 runs. So in our experiment we use a number of 5 as maximum runs, and you can see that over the 5 runs the accuracy increases steadily for all of the 3 datasets. We further show that the gradual source domain expansion strategy can be used for a bunch of different UDA methods, and in our work we tried it with Sentry, with CDAN, with AFN, and with SHOT. And for all of these cases and all of these datasets, we could show a significant increase of performance. We also did some ablation studies about the reinitialization, and showed that the reinitialization of the weights between the runs is essential for the performance, and also that the source domain expansion works better than just employing a target classification loss for the confident samples. So in conclusion, what we showed is this gradual source domain expansion strategy to overcome the early misalignment build-up. And we did this by introducing a strong prior from previous runs. We showed that the method is effective for different data sets, and we further evaluated the method in different ablation studies, and we also validated that our strategy is effective for different UDA methods. Thank you for listening, and if you have any question, I hope to see you at the poster session.